We are live on Facebook right now.
Welcome, Dr. Pradhan sir. Welcome, Dr. Gajanan Malokar. Sir.
Dr. Pradhan, good evening.
Good evening, madam. Good evening.
Thank you very much.
Today is Today is an opportunity. Today is an opportunity to listen to you and to see the spirit in you. Thank you, madam.
A very good evening to you all. On behalf of Team Ellie, I, Mrs. Sapna Kolpe, take this opportunity to welcome each one of you to the webinar series, the third, Demonstrations by Designers. And thank you for taking the time off to join with us in these deliberations. I promise that at the end, you will definitely carry enriching takeaways. I am rather fortunate and excited to be here and to have opportunity to introduce our today's keynote speaker, Ms. Shailaja Mule ma'am. She is captivating, inspirational, and motivational speaker who can connect with her heart and soul of the audience and deliver a message with substance and a unique style is really rare. She holds post-graduation in English literature and counseling psychology, statistics, and vocational guidance. On the professional qualification front, she has accomplished higher degree in French and Business English and also a postgraduate diploma in education as well as school management. To add to her laurels, she is contributing as a drug counselor, master trainer for English at British Council and at ICDC. Her contribution beyond academics is par excellent, with 15 plus professional papers and articles in Indian and West USA magazines. She has also excelled in vocational side. She is socially recognized as the best teacher by Government of Maharashtra, Lions Club of Marol, and Jamaatul Muslimin. She has also prepared learning materials for NCERT and SCERT. She has been interviewed by eminent TV channels and newspapers. Some Marathi TV channel interviewed her as a distinguished woman. She was a resource person for Government of Maharashtra at SSC and HSC level, for Smart PT, value education, and for English. She has been a guest faculty at eminent schools, colleges, corporates, and even at hospitals like Hinduja and Ambani. She has been invited as an advisor in the schools for handicaps, for teachers training program, for syllabus designing and curriculum planning, and even at regular schools. A picture is worth 1,000 words. According to this great personality's thought, the greatest good we can do for others is not to give them our wealth, but to show them their own. Shailaja Mule ma'am is surely that rare gem. Today, she is here to discuss on one of the communication skills, group discussion. Thank you, ma'am. Ellie's platform is all yours. Over to you, ma'am.
Well, good evening to all of you. Good evening to Dr. Pradhan, who has taken time off to attend. Mahajan sir from eMelta president. All the team members of the Elites. Elites will be ELLEITES because they are elites. So you take them as elites. A new term that I can give you. It's the elite. Instead of calling you aliens, then you'll be on the other, so it will be elites. And good evening to everyone. I am happy that I have been given this platform to be able to discuss with you. My first question in my mind was group discussion. Don't we always discuss in a group? I was thinking, we always discuss in a group. So what are we doing in a group? Even before I go to this, as I had put it down on the chat, I won't say good evening now, but I'll wish all of you a happy Parents' Day and a happy Family Day, because 26th July is the International Family Day and Parents' Day. So to all of you, a happy Family and Parents' Day. And I hope you have such healthy discussions even at home, the ones that you all are having over here. A second aspect I would want to add, congratulations to all the teachers of the school, of the college for doing such fantastic work. You have really taken technology to heights, because science and technology has been a subject. But our English language teachers, like our Marathi teachers also, have actually mastered technology to such an extent that our poor people from technology do not know what next to do. So for that, congratulations to all of you for all the trouble that you take and for mastering this little bit technology which has taken you miles. To come to my topic for today, group discussion. I would want to tell you what is group discussion. I saw your English 12th standard book, 8 lessons, 8 poems, 4 on communication skills, and then some extracts from the novel, and now with some portion curtailed. I was just wondering whether all this is going to be curtailed, but fortunately this has remained. Something else has got curtailed. To Serve with Love is gone. Okay, no problem. Let it go half the way. Then something else is gone, but somehow group discussion, brainstorming has remained. Yes, junior college teachers, you get students who come from the 10th standard to you. Up to 10th, we have them all cloistered with us. We are very comfortable with them. They are comfortable with us. Can you hear me now? Shaheen Ali, you said you cannot hear. Can you hear me? Yes?
You are audible, madam. You are quite audible.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Now, so with this, I'm starting with my presentation. There will be a demo also, and that time I would expect volunteers to be present. So I've just started called group discussion. And you will all have to appreciate me for that, whether you like it or not, because the first thing I ever learned in webinars, having attended webinars, is to start making PPT. Because Dr. Pradhan is there, I'm talking, because he knows I don't like technology. But now that I've started using it, I know it's going to be pushed on me, like this has to be done, that has to be done. But I basically don't like to use it, but yet I've started preparing it, but not the technical support. And even before that, I would want to thank Taruna madam, who is helping me as my technical back office as well as my front office. Taruna, can I have the next slide, please? What is group discussion? What is GD? Basically a formal discussion. What is formal and what is informal? Formal discussion will mean that yes, it is structured. There are rules for it. There are parameters for it. Each one has a task to be done. Informal, buddy, I can just talk. When we all talk, it's informal, yet we are discussing. But a formal discussion is structured for a purpose. So there is a reliability to that. There is a validity to that. And it is for a reason. It's just not that it happens. A two-way process, because all of us are speaking and listening also. We language teachers know our LSRW very well. But two major skills which come in over here in formal discussion is speaking and listening. Because while you speak, I am forced to listen. And while I am listening also, I have to be quiet enough to give you space to speak. That is why it's called a two-way process. And both the things are difficult. We all love to speak. Listening is something we don't really enjoy. Though now with the webinars, we have all learned to listen, but that too, every time we have to be told, mute yourself so that the bandwidth is available. But at the same time, we are told that because otherwise we love to talk. I am talking of listening and speaking. I'll take it further and I will come back to it. May I have the next slide, please? Group discussion is of 4 major kinds. Factual. What is factual discussion? On a fact that is existing. Pollution, plastics, environment, traffic jams, things that actually happen. Those are factual group. I can take a topic from there, we can discuss. Social or political topics, anything which is a social issue, anything which is a political issue, those can be taken up and there can be a group discussion. And mind you, though I'm using the word group discussion as per what is given in your book, because it's a term from management also, remember it has to be structured and rules have to be followed. Then I come to abstract group discussion. What is abstract group discussion? I just take the word honesty. I just take the word integrity. I just take the word concern. I take the word care and hey, let's talk on that. That is group discussion. So abstract also. Case study is something that we use more often. Medical science has got a case study. Technical engineers have got a case study. CAs have got a financial case study. We educators have got our own case study where we discuss students because we have to recommend them for scholarships. We have to recommend them for certain prizes. And sometimes we discuss the student either because he is too good in the class or he is one of those special child in the class. So we do have this case study discussion. Even case study has got its own structure. It has to be followed in a particular way. And that is why it gets classified under group discussion. Okay. Next slide, please. What are the parameters of a group discussion? I said it was structured, right? Language. Language. What kind of language do we use? Surprisingly, communication, which is a skill mentioned over there also, is made up of words, grammar, and language. Communication is made up of words, which are our sounds, which are our letters, raw expressive sounds. Now, mind you, alphabet consists of A to Z letters. A is not an alphabet, it is a letter. B is not an alphabet, it is a letter. But when all these come together, what is formed is the alphabet. Your language means how we speak, what words do we use, how do we express ourselves, and what kind of sentences we speak. Language is very, very important in a group discussion to be able to communicate, because this is time bound, as you will see the word time management. Body language. How do we express ourselves? What is our body language? I cannot shout. No, I cannot do it. I cannot bang the table. I cannot do that. I cannot be just screaming. I cannot do that. My body language has to be just nice and pleasant. When it comes to these two things, I will also mention, please teachers, when we talk to our students on that, please tell them that even dressing has to be formal for a group discussion. Give them a topic earlier and let them be formally dressed. I cannot wear anything and come for a group discussion. It's a corporate organizational thing. Various purposes are there for it, which I will take it later, but the dress has to be formal. That's why that body language also is important. Control over emotions, the most important thing. Here, I want to draw your attention to a difference between a debate and a group discussion. Debate is what I say engineered and doctored. There are pros and cons for it. You see the debate which is on television, everybody is shouting. All of them are shouting. The moderator also doesn't know what to do. Sometimes he also starts shouting. That is not. In a group discussion, your voice has to be normal, totally normal voice, within the purview of the people, ability to express, and you talk in a normal tone. Your tone of voice is important. 2, even if I disagree with you, I can only say, well, I'm sorry. I beg to differ a little. May I make my point? I cannot say, oh, I just disagree with you. No, you cannot do this. It is not possible. But controlling emotions, neither can I be one of the, oh, what to tell you? I am so structured with, I am so upset with what is happening. My voice cannot go down that low also. It has to be within the range of the people who are seated. And that is why group discussion is always held seated. I'll come to that when I come to the structure of it. Time management. Any group discussion gets about 45 minutes, which is basically 5 minutes of introduction, 5 minutes of wrapping up and conclusion, and then you have the remaining 35 minutes where you have your topics which you are discussed. Time management is very important. And here, everybody plays a big role. Communication skills, which are already linked to language. Leadership. Your leadership is assessed in a group discussion. Everybody cannot talk at the same time. If who is a good leader? Anybody can share it on the chat. Who do you think is a good leader? Please use your chat boxes or you use your reactions. Who is a good leader? Come on, junior college teachers, come on. Okay, one who can lead. Anything more? A leader is one who can lead, a teacher is one who can teach. Okay, anything more? Who is a good leader? Soft speaking, leadership qualities, one who controls whom? Controls whom and how? Democratic, okay, takes the initiative, very good, one who listens. That is it, one who listens and can reach out to the masses. Yes, a good leader is one who takes everyone along. He has followers. He doesn't walk in front. He is there with everybody. So the two hands are stretched out when everybody comes together. A leader has to be recognized. I don't have to tell you, I am leading you. You have to tell me, you will lead. That's where the difference of leadership comes. Now, in a group discussion, can we just stop the chat a little? I'll give you time for it again. Yes, go hand in hand. Okay, I'll stop with Hema More. I will come back to it again. Okay, but Nitin, yes, Manisha Dayal, can we stop over there now? Yes, I'm reading. I'll give you time again. I'll come back to it. I will come back to it. Can we just stop over there, sharing the chat? Thank you very much. Now, in a group discussion, we will be able to actually pick out the leader. That is why in the corporate, for jobs, we look out for group discussion. And we now find out who are the leaders. Mind you, leadership is important and group discussion is something we must have. That's why even in our 10th standard books, it was given. I'm happy it's come into the 12th standard book also, but I would be happier still if it is conducted as an activity, not as a lesson for questions in the exam. Can we convert it into our oral exams? We may not. For you to think, because I am not in a position to think on that. Knowledge of the content is important. Whatever topic I take, I will be able to gauge the knowledge of that person. This will instill reading habits into our children, into our students. And then we have management. Management is men in the sense of people, and time management. Plus management of my emotions, management of my actions, management of my body language, management about my communication skill, management of what I'm, everything is so management. Important parameters of a group discussion. Fine. Taruna, can I go ahead with this? Can I have the next slide, Taruna? Okay. Now I want to bring you to a point. What is the role of a teacher then? What do I do as a teacher? I mean, it's there in the book, so what do I do with it? It's there in the book, so I can just teach it. Please don't try to teach this particular unit. Don't teach. Demonstrate. Give them activity. Activate the students. Don't read the first paragraph and second paragraph and do the icebreaker and start. No, it would be wrong. Let them come out. Give them a topic. Let them speak. Maybe you just give them an introductory thing. Put the whole class into groups and give them different topics to think about. And when they are talking, you start monitoring. That is the role of a teacher over here. Moderator and evaluator. Now what we do, I do a lot of group discussions, and very often I'm a moderator or an evaluator for group discussion into corporates, into organizations, for selection of certain scholarships. Normally what we do, there are three ways of doing it. One, we put them into a semicircular group. So one is the moderator, the evaluator is on one side, and they are all, and you will always have even number, 8, 10 or 12, because the odd one, 9 or 11 or 13 is this person, moderator or evaluator, who can sit with them, can sit away from them, or rather could be just walking around the place. 3 ways in which you can react. What does he do? He is supposed to see, or she is supposed to see, that there is not one person only who's talking. No monopoly. No monopoly over here. Everybody should be able to participate. See that everybody is initiated to express their views and opinions. Make sure and you observe. If you have to see very well that who is doing the part of getting everyone together, who is taking this part of starting it, who is taking this part of putting it together, who is observing, who is so alert, who has got the sense, all this is important. Take for instance, add a moderator or an evaluator. If I was appointed, what I would do is, I would observe every student, and first what I would do is, who took the first step? In your book, they have given you a lot of statements over there. Who started? How will you start? Well, good evening, friends, or good morning to all of you. We've all been given a topic to speak on. How is it to be in a junior college? And may I start? I would like to express my opinion with a smile on your face. Don't be, I know there is tension, even I am tense. I know there is nervousness, even I am nervous. I know there is a kind of somebody watching me, even I am aware of it. But at the same time, smile takes you a mile. You have to smile and say it. But don't go on and on and on and on as if you're the only one who's talking. Come to a pause. Why must you come to a pause? When you come to a pause, you are giving a clue to somebody else to begin. Mind you, a group discussion is like a river which is flowing. Other tributaries join in. It's not a stagnant or a lazy river that is there. So you have to come to a pause. And now I am the second person who's talking, where I want to say, oh, well, yeah, that was a nice point you made, but may I add something to that? Okay, you make an addition. Or, well, it was something, it's your opinion and I respect your opinion, but I beg to differ. I have a different viewpoint. Okay, accepted. Your tone of voice is important. As a moderator and evaluator, I would look at that. Also, I am one of the third speakers. So what would I do? Well, I think we have spoken quite a lot. I can see that young man over there, with a nice yellow t-shirt. He hasn't spoken for a long time. The reason being, we've all been speaking. Can we give him an opportunity? Yes, young man, will you please carry on? I know we've been talking a lot. Yes, your views are important. My initiative, my leadership is over here. Observed, visibility, observability, at the same time, my alertness and my presence of mind. All this gets evaluated. That I'm linking it up with assessment over there. This is the part, assessment. I will tell you how exactly an assessment is done, but this is important. Promote individual views. When I'm conducting it as an activity in the college, or maybe even for our schools, we tell them what we do with our school children. We give them numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are small. Junior college, you're getting them a little bit. And you say, after him, you will speak, you will speak. Each one will speak a sentence or two. Or first time, second time, I don't give them numbers. I just stay back. Third time, I observe them. What happened? You never contributed. You've also got ideas. Yes, you're rich, I know. Come on, express yourself. Don't worry. At the most, you'll say, I agree, I disagree. Okay, granted. Even that much can be said. The teacher is supposed to coordinate the entire activity of the group, the timing, who is doing what. Somebody decides to bang the table. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. Excuse me, just a minute, can I interrupt? This behavior is not accepted. You cannot bang. I'm sorry, ma'am. I think you're supposed to say sorry to the group also. This is not the way of behavior. Okay. And I coordinate everything together. Motivate them, those who don't speak. There are people who always say, yes, I agree. I don't agree. I disagree. Yes, okay. Yes, fine. Just like what you said. Just like what you said. No, get them to speak. Marathi मध्ये त्याला आपण म्हणतो बोलतं करा. Do it. And then I come to assess. Now, what is this assess? Now, when I say assess, a group discussion is assessed. Now, when we get sheets to assess it, Normally what I do is, I have all the names of the participants with me. I have all of them. I have a topic also with me. And I never put down any remark on that or marks, because remember, when you are there seated with them, you have a participant on your right and you have a participant on your left, who very stealthily and discreetly is trying to peep into your paper to find out what you're marking. Be alert to that. So what I normally do is I have my own coding system. I either put lines, or I give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I draw squares and rectangles and triangle. I never put a circle because it can be interpreted as 0. So I don't do that. Or maybe I'll do a parabola. Maybe I'll do a graph. My own symptom signs and signals which I use, which I know what they are, which is on the flip page of it. And then I observe. So even if anybody peeps into it, they just cannot understand what I have assessed. But I, as a moderator, I, as an evaluator, I know exactly what is required. This is assessment of a group discussion. Now, what are the points that will come in group discussion? Who started? Very important. 2, who wrapped up at the end? Who is doing the timekeeping? I think we've just got a last 5 minutes more, and therefore how to wear a watch is also important. Keep the watch facing you. Face it to you, because you have to know the timing, and keep your hands on the table that you can watch. If you can mention that you've already scored marks, that you're also doing timekeeping, and you're also looking at what the others are saying and you're participating. 4 parts of the brain, 2 major parts, 4 lobes of the brain and a brain-based memory are all supposed to be used in a group discussion. It is just not talking. It is using everything. Your AC has to be a little low. You don't keep it at 18 and 19. Keep it at 23, 24. There'll be people who will start getting chilled over there. You have to monitor that. Offer them a cup of tea. Let water come in. The water has to be kept over there. So that, and that also they have to know how to drink it. There are manners of drinking that water for a group discussion. You raise it with your hand and you take it, and fine. And you say, excuse me, may I drink? Ask for permission of the others. Just don't grab the glass and drink it. All these are small little mannerisms which are important in a group discussion. Also remember, in a group discussion, there could be variety of topics. Variety of topics. It could be value-based. It could be social. Now, how do I begin? I may begin with a story, any. I could have a film group discussion. I could have a group discussion on photographs. I could have a group discussion on montage. I could have a group discussion on collage. I could have a group discussion on a book. I could have a group discussion on any topic. I could have a group discussion on anything which I see around. Even a tree or a flower is okay to talk about, because what is tested in a group discussion is your knowledge, your angles of thinking, your triangles of presenting it, your circles of wrapping it up, and your square of putting it into the boundary of the time. This is what a group discussion is all about. If I have to take this a little further, and I'm going to take it into a demo session now, we will have 2 of them over there. We will have a group of volunteers who would be there, and others will be observers. I want the volunteers to be there, whom I will give them a topic. Now I'm not going to give them any instruction because I've already explained it. Observers will observe what you feel best, and after that, we will come back again to discussion. Taruna, can we have the slides aside? Okay. Can I have the gallery view? Can I see everybody? Switch on your videos, please. Please, may we all switch on our videos. Yes. I want to have a look at everybody's face. That's nice. Really nice. Okay, very good. That's beautiful. Now, can I have a smile, please? $1 million smile. You are all so serious about the whole thing. As if group discussion was a topic. Oh my God. Come on. It's something that we could all enjoy. Haibatrao Chavan, I can't see your face. Anyway, fine. Now, I would want only the volunteers to keep your videos on. Observers, you can switch off because you are going to observe them. You switch off your videos. Only those who want to volunteer to be part of it, keep your videos on. And I want just 10 volunteers, please. So those who are volunteering, keep your videos on. Others, switch off your videos. So many volunteers? Wow. Okay, I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, I want only 10 volunteers. So somebody will have to move out and become observers. I just want 10 volunteers. So I must only see 10 videos on over here.
I really appreciate Ashfaq Kaji sir, and I request 2-3 others, those who are with our background, to mute their videos.
Okay, fine. Only those who are participating, I would want to see them. Fine. Now I've got Sachin Jadhav, I've got Nilufar Rizvi, I've got Susan, I've got Naina Patil, I've got Rajesh Dubey, I've got Padmavati, I've got Anup Maitre, I've got Saheli Rajpurohit, I've got Zumbar Dhakane, and I've got Sanjay Mali. All right, and Arvind. Now, to all the others are doing the job of observation. Now, what will you observe? Now, remember, here we've got our own challenges. In a classroom setting, it is easier to observe them. Here, it's going to be a little difficult to observe, but at least you can follow the group discussion, and then we will open it out for open discussion again, where I will take the other part of what are the parameters in observation and what are the parameters in helping people to be able to. Are we okay with this? Yes? Are the volunteers ready? Can I get a thumbs up? You'll have to unmute yourself, the volunteers. The host may please unmute these volunteers who want to take part. Can I have a thumbs up from you that yes, we are ready? Okay, I've got all of them muted. How will you talk? Okay, Padmavati has unmuted herself. Those who are going to speak, unmute yourself. Others, we will switch off your videos. We don't, you can be the observers. Are we ready?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
evening. Can I get a thumbs up that yes, we are ready for the group?
Yes, ma'am. We are ready.
Yes, we are ready.
We are ready, ma'am.
I'm not happy with that voice that came in.
Hello. My network is below. Please switch my you. Please give me permission. My
Okay.
bandwidth is below.
All right, fine. Take it. I'll manage.
Thank
Now,
you.
the topic for
Hello.
group discussion.
Can I
is-
switch off?
Yes, you can switch off. Topic for group discussion is online learning. Online learning. I'm giving you 2 minutes to think. Don't talk to each other. Just take in your views together. Set your ideas together. 2 minutes. Online learn. Normally, we would give about 5 minutes for preparation. Here, because of time factor and because I also want time for interaction. And I know there will be many questions. I want time for that. So I'm just cutting off on time. Online learning. 2 minutes, put your views together. And after 2 minutes, I'll tell you to start. After which I will keep quiet. You will begin. Observers will do their job. And I'll tell you how much time will be there for the group discussion. Online learning. Okay. Now I'm talking to all the participants, the group discussion people. Are you all ready with your points? Now you'll have to observe because you are also going to give reaction. Observers, please observe me from this time onwards, what exactly I'm doing. Make a note of all the steps because that will be our discussion also, which I did not put on the slide for a purpose. Are we all ready? Are you all ready? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
all comfortable? Are you all
Yes.
comfortable? Yes.
Yes.
Would you all want to have a little glass of water? Please, water is kept over there. You can please have your glass of water. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't worry. This is a simple exercise that you just have to present your views. I can see a little nervousness. Don't be nervous. Just smile. It's okay. It's all right. We are talking. And talk normal as you would normally talk. Clear? Okay?
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
talk?
yeah.
Now you are going to get 10 minutes to discuss. 10 minutes to discuss on this particular topic. Now in the 10 minutes, first 3 minutes are for starting. Last 3 minutes are for wrapping up. So I've taken away 6 minutes of yours. So you're like getting only 4 minutes in between. That is only because of the time factor in what we are doing. Is that clear? Have you all got the time? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
3 minutes to begin. Don't speak for more than 2 minutes. I've given you 3 minutes, but don't speak for more than 2. And the last wrapping or conclusion will have another 3 minutes. Okay? In between, all of you will be able to speak. Do you know how many participants are there? Can anybody tell me how many of you are taking part? Have a look.
10
around.
of us, ma'am.
10 of you. Very good. 10. So out of the 10, one is going to begin, one will end, or maybe the same person will be. Granted? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go with the time. Online learning. Go.
Yes. Hi, friends. It's a very good topic Madam has given for us to discuss online. Online learning really is a great boon for us, isn't it? And we are all very happy to learn online, and this opportunity is helpful for the students also, for our students also. In fact, we are all learning online, even though there are several hitches which people are talking about on the media, and even the students are talking about on online learning, the difficulties they have. There are several memes, but we all have to accept. I think you all will definitely accept, and I'm waiting for your opinions to gather. I feel it is really great. What do you say, Saheli?
May I?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. I'm Saheli Rajpurohit. I accept that today in this situation, online learning has really brought everyone together. This is a great platform where we are learning so many things. I accept the thing that it is, of course, we are not especially like me, I'm not too much technology savvy, but now with Zoom and Microsoft Team and so many other things like Google Classroom, we are learning so many things, making PPT presentation. It is taking a lot of time, but we are learning new things with it. So it is, of course, a new thing. And even in this today's situation of where people are not being able to do a social gathering, but this type of social gathering is, of course, helping everyone. And it is we are not feeling that as if we are not in the classroom or not as a part of a webinar. We are all together. So it's a great platform to learn. So, of course, if this goes on, we are going to learn a lot of things. Thank you.
May I?
Absolutely correct, ma'am. Whatever you said, I 100% agree with you. Actually, our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, also said that these are the times when we should be turning every adversity into opportunity. Yes, the times are not very favorable for us, but then this is a very good platform for all of us to actually learn the new methodology of digital teaching and learning. We
I
are
absolutely agree with you, Manjari.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. And I would just like to add that this is giving us an opportunity to use technology to its best. In fact, we as language teachers have always craved for a language laboratory. We have always thought of different ways in which we could show videos, PPTs, pictures to our students. So now this is the platform for us where
may I just intervene? Manjari,
we can provide so much.
Manjari, can you just
Sure.
Manjari, I think somebody else is raising their hand to speak. Nilufer, I think you wanted to say something.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Thank you,
Anjali, I'm
ma'am, for
sorry to
giving me the
disturb you,
opportunity.
but just a
I'm Nilofer Rizvi. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Nilu.
What I feel is online teaching has become the need of the hour today, because this is the platform for interacting and communicating in this pandemic. It has brought a sea change in our teaching learning process. Teachers as well as students both are becoming techno savvy because of this. I also feel that because of online teaching, one of the aspects is that parents and children, much of the time of parents and children, or not only time but money also, is saved. Children are being saved from being exposed to a kind of environment, bullish environment that they are having in colleges and schools, means in the falling in the bad company and all that things. So I feel if you look at the positive side of online teaching, then these are the benefits, as I think. But at the same time, there are some negative aspects also, some drawbacks also.
Sachin
Nilufer,
Thank you,
Jadhav,
ma'am.
one minute. Sachin
Nilufer,
Jadhav, I know you've got a lot to contribute. Could you please add something? Sachin Jadhav, yes.
Ma'am, actually, the PRO of the team, I'm not allowed to take participation in the group discussion. But still, as you have asked me, and I was about, I'm not ready with any of the things because I haven't given a thought. But still, I would like to.
Okay, fine, no problem. Chandrakant Tathode, I'm sure you've got something because you've been thinking about it for quite some time when they were all talking. Would you want to contribute something, Chandrakant? Chandrakant Tathode, would you want to contribute something? Come on. No points? Okay. Anybody else wants to contribute? No, Manjari, I think you could go ahead. I'm sorry I disturbed you in between. Please go ahead. Manjari?
No, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity once again. As Nilofer ma'am just pointed out, that yes, everything has its pros and cons. And though we are using the technology to our advantage today, we still feel that because of online teaching, we are reaching out to the homes of our students. And we as teachers are having a first-hand exposure to this type of teaching. So not many of us are very comfortable with this new teaching methodology, and we might fumble, we might make errors, we might make mistakes, and the parents could be very critical about the entire thing. So my only request to the parents would be that teachers are also learning in the process, and when we are learning and when we are making an effort to try and benefit our students in the best possible manner, it is so very important for them to understand and cooperate with us, because if they continue criticizing us, it will only lead to the lowering of the morale of the teachers, and wherein we are all gearing up for taking technology to a newer level, to the next level. And in fact, I personally feel that this is the furthest.
Manjari,
Yes. Continue, Saheli, continue. Saheli Rajpurohit, continue, please. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with Manjari, ma'am. Actually, we are very comfortable in classroom teaching where we have a lot of children in front of us and a light interaction session. So we find, even I find, parents are too criticizing about the online teaching because some may get connected, some may not get connected. But we should always understand the efforts of the teachers that are being put in. And there's a lot of extra effort that is being put in, a lot of learning, new methodologies are coming in. So that is a very important aspect that has to be understood. And we have to understand that not only the students are learning something new, it is for us teachers also that to come out of the classroom environment and get into this online teaching is also very important. So this is a understanding that has to be created among the parents. We actually, people those are working in office, they are already much they are much well known with technology. Like they are all have always tell copy paste, but we don't as teachers never copy paste. We are always into our own creativity. So that is why we think that parents should have another different level of understanding with teachers.
Granted. Saheli, thank you so much. I think
Yes,
somebody
ma'am.
else
Thank
also is waiting to ask. May I? Okay. Yeah, Nilufa.
Madam.
Yeah,
Nilufa,
ma'am, I just beg to differ from Saheli.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. She has put out that parents should consider that we also are learning in a learning stage, and teachers, if they are mistaking, then they should not criticize. That is okay. But as a teacher, what I feel that when we go to our physical classrooms, we go very much prepared. Then here also there is nothing wrong if the teacher is totally prepared. If she goes prepared, this teaches that criticism will not be there. And if there is a criticism, it should be taken in a positive way. This is what I feel. Means it will only add to our knowledge. It will only rectify our way of teaching. This is what I feel. I differ from. Yeah.
Anybody
This is
else
what I
has
feel.
got something to contribute, because we are coming to the end of the group discussion? Anybody
Yes.
wants to say something more?
Yes, ma'am.
Padmavati, all right,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am. Nilofa ma'am and Manjari, Shaili, everybody has put up very nicely. And just one more point I would like to add here. And as teachers, we definitely have to be very confident about. Let us not bother about the others understanding us. Let us not bother about how they will take it. Let us be confident, right? That is the way we have to be. Online teaching is a boon for us, and let us enjoy learning it, and let us try to experiment on it. Let us not bother about the criticisms. There are people who gives positive criticisms and negative criticisms, and why should we bother about the word criticism first of all? When we are confident about, definitely there won't be any problem for us. We can do it. Online teaching, as all the teachers here we have discussed, is really a boon, and we will take it up and we will make it up. Yes, thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you so much, all the volunteers. A good clap to you. Thank you so much for all the
Thank you, ma'am.
volunteers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now we move to the discussion where everybody is there. You can switch off.
Thank you,
I am asking for observations in the chat box. Thank you very much, all the participants. May I have reactions in the chat box? You may keep your videos on depending on the host and your bandwidth. I have no issues with that. But I now want reactions in the chat box. Observers, what were your observations? Put it in the chat box. In case you want to present it, yes, you can please raise your hand so we can unmute you and you can speak. The floor is yours at the moment before I come to my final conclusion. Yes, I am reading. Healthy discussion, very good. Please put in, as an observer, what did you feel? Leader made everyone comfortable. Okay, anything more? Yes. Continue. Only positive sides of online teaching have been raised. Okay, yes. It was wrapped up well. All right, very good. Come on. Yes. Continue. Yes. Very good. Continue. Yes. Good discussion. All right. Yes. Fine. Okay. Continue. Anybody more wants to contribute? Please carry on. I can wait for 5 more. 5 more reactions I can take.
Hello, madam.
Yes. Sachin Jadhav,
Madam,
yes.
Yes, we are talking about group discussion. I would like to tell you that we are live on Facebook also, and on that group, we have so many live comments. I would like to mention some names. And before I go mentioning the names, I would like to tell you that one of the BOS members, respected Dr. Suhasini Jadhav, is also active there.
Yes.
Then Somnath Bore, Rupali, and Isaac Sheikh, and Mohan Kare, and Shankar, all these people also contributing their thoughts on online teaching on that group. And as you all ladies have talked, I would like to talk a little about this. Yes, we are going live. We are taking this online learning to the next level. But still, we'll have to think of entire Maharashtra and the rural Maharashtra and forget rural Maharashtra. Even in Mumbai, when I teach in night junior college, I do find out of 140 to 160 students, only 20 or 25 students in my class. That is very disheartening. So we are going ahead with all these PPTs and webinars and online teaching and learning, and its benefits. Even our Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister and Education Minister has given this nara ki shala band pan shikshan chalu. But I don't find this is going well. This is my personal opinion. Thank you very much.
Okay, anybody else has to contribute before I can come to what I have to say about it? Anybody at Facebook Live? Can you take some more comments from there, from the Facebook Live? Sir, from the Facebook Live, any more comments can be here?
I'm trying, ma'am. I'm trying, ma'am.
Please. Anybody else from the observers would like to say something? May I continue further to give my conclusion? Sachin Jadhav, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you can go ahead.
Can I go ahead? Okay, fine. Thank you very much for this participation. A special thank you to all the Facebook Live participants also, whose comments I would read afterwards when I go through it. Yes, there are many problems, but remember, my topic to you was online learning. Now see what happened. This is exactly what happens in a group discussion. We deviate. Do not deviate. Online learning, I never spoke of online teaching. It was online learning. We had to talk about online learning. 1. 2, what happened was, yes, we all spoke. You all followed the parameters very well. Now, observers had to observe the tone. The tone of voice, excellent. There was no problem. In terms of expression, our teachers were good. Yes. There was a little depressive tone somewhere that came in. But I want to also mention that when they were talking from it. The pros and cons were not there because they only spoke on one side. And this was only a small demo. Normally a group discussion, when we take it as a session, it's a complete 2-hour session. A complete 2-hour session we take, whether it is rural areas or it is urban areas, a complete 2-hour sessions we do, and we get our students ready for all because this is important for competitive exam. This is important also for our interviews, and it's important everywhere to be able to put forth. As a demo, I would say good, but we need to polish it a little more because it just came in. You were just volunteered. And when you were normally for your own students, give them a topic at least in advance. 1, 2, also mention to them, I gave you only 2 minutes. Normally we give them 5 minutes to prepare. Then we take it on. A third thing we do with them is we do the theory part of it first, which I also did together with this. In that 1 hour to cramp in everything was a little difficult. For that, apologies. But at the same time, within the time frame, if I have to do it, yes. There are people who present things over there. Yes, very good. Online learning difficulties, I need to wear the shoes of the student to think what the online learning means. That's one thing. Another thing I need to say over here is, there was one participant raising the hand, but the others never noticed it. No, in a group discussion, it's very important that we observe all our fellow participants. We need to observe all of them. Our presence of mind is important over there. That's where I came in as a moderator or an evaluator, which I had not planned to. I did not even want to come in. But when I saw hand, and even for the one who's raising the hand, it was only so much. Maybe sometime you could just put your hand like this and say, may I, may I. She did say, may I, but nobody listened. Also remember, in a group discussion, do not put your point more than 2 minutes. Reserve some points for other time also. If you finish all your points earlier, you would have nothing. What is left? Nothing will be left. Now, group discussion, when you say, what is it for? Purpose of it is important, and therefore how we proceed is also important. I gave you a topic to discuss where everybody is supposed to be there, and how we go is with everyone together, because leadership skills are also supposed to be counted, and we are picking out for leader. Yes, granted, this was the junior KG class of group leadership. We've never done it earlier. Even for our teachers interview, we just gave our CVs and we were taken in. So for us also, it's learning. But when you teach your students, please do this topic as an activity in the class. Do not do it as a topic to be read and answered. I don't know what is going to happen for evaluation in the exam. It is not my question. But do it as an activity that the product of your class which comes down is ready for any MBA, ready for GRE, ready for GMAT, ready for anything that is required, because they know what the observer has in mind. They know what the evaluator has in mind. They know what the speaker has in mind, and they also know what the topic is. Brain is divided into 4 lobes, 2 sides, 4 lobes, and all 4 are supposed to be utilized. This is what we need to talk to our students. Thank you very much for that wonderful interaction that you've had. I've been very happy with you all. Thank you for this. And now I would wait for question answers, at the same time for comments. No appreciations, only critical comments, because that will help me to improve. Appreciation, normally at the end of thing, everybody gives. But
Yes.
we need kind of critic where I can, and I know a lot of seniors are there. Our gurus are also here. Dr. Pradhan, I would definitely want you to comment. Lagbir, I would want you to comment. Prafulla Mahure sir is also here. I would want you also to comment. I don't know who the others are still, but I am definitely waiting, because this is now my part of learning, my part of improvement. Thank you very much and all the best to you. Please, the floor is all yours.
As Madam has put it in right words, don't start Thanksgiving, because in the chat box, it gets lost. If the queries are there, they get lost. I request all of you to put your queries in the chat box, as well as you can raise your hand so we can unmute you. As we unmute you, you will have to unmute yourself from your side and you will have to speak. Don't take time to speak. Please put off your videos and shoot your questions.
What is this silence before a storm?
Raise your hands and put questions.
And children, 1 minute. I lost the previous question. When children, I didn't get that question.
I'll do it.
Please tell me that question. When children refuse or something to speak, something that question was. Please tell me what that question is.
Then what? Sandhya and Nautiyal.
Yeah.
When they refuse to speak, when the students refuse to speak, then what the teacher can do?
Okay. I'll take that, and I'll take this one, what Shalini has given us, that for oral exams, when you take and the vernacular students. See, oral exams happen only after we have trained them into it, correct? Once we have trained them into it, they will be able to. I can understand that they will hesitate. As we all would. Tomorrow, if you tell me to speak also, I will hesitate. But what we can do is, that's a time we can give them probing question. What is your opinion on that? What do you think about it? Use your WH to make them. It's difficult to conduct with the students of the rural areas, especially where they're now vernacular medium. Okay, nothing is difficult. We are teachers. We are like the master chef of Australia who can cook anything under the sun. Give us any ingredients and we can do it. So don't get discouraged. Even in Hindi Marathi, there is charcha aste. मोठी चर्चा असते, मठाची चर्चा असते, लोकसत्तेची असते, चर्चा असते. चर्चा म्हणजे ग्रुप डिस्कशनच असतं. ते मराठी. But इथे इंग्लिश मध्ये when you talk about it, just make sure you train them into it. What you can do is, when you train them, have about 4 or 5 group discussions, and then you will find that they are able. Is language a hindrance? No, simple language. I agree with what so-and-so said. I disagree. I want to say that, yes, online learning is good. I want to say that I agree with what Manjari said. I want to put my views that what Nilufer said, even this much is okay. They're making an effort. This is, in fact, enough to say. There are children who are shy. How do we motivate them? We have to be after them to talk to them and say, yes, I know you can talk. Don't worry about your language. Grammar is like a fashion. It changes. Just as fashion changes, grammar changes. That's how grammar goes. Expression is from the heart. All of us can express. Words come from the head and the heart. We all know it. Our children can do it. Even rural area students we can do, because we are conducting group discussion with our rural area children also. And what I am sharing with you is basically the work which I have done and I'm doing. So I am not talking to you from the book. I am talking to you from what I've done. And I know in rural areas that we take time. We start with small, 2-3 sentences at that time. And then I make them say a sentence in Marathi and then, okay, fine. But slowly they will have to be able to speak in English, because the group discussion is for an English lesson. The Marathi teachers will do it in Marathi. So start with slowly, start with small topics, 5 sentences, and then take them. Maybe you divide the group that way. Take your students who are good, because now in junior college, you're going to get a mixed bag. ICSE, CBSE, IGCSE, and SSE. ICSE will come with all what they know. CBSE will come with what they know. State board thinks that they know a lot of English because they've studied for 12 years. And IGCSE will be flying a little high because they've done literature. No problem. When it comes to speaking, all of us are on the same platform. Please don't, because it is we who are getting discouraged. Don't do that. Everybody, when it comes to speaking, we are on the same platform. It is for us to motivate. Start small. Maybe you would take group discussion first. What is your opinion about the COVID? What did you think about the corona? There were so many newspaper reports. What do you have to say? Something that they can talk just for about 10-15 minutes, and then switch on the topic and go on to what you want to say. This would be important for us. Get them to speak. The tongue has to move to express the words. Do not worry if they make a mistake in grammar. It can be rectified, because just as fashions change, grammar also changes. And I'm repeating the statement again, because we are all grammatically oriented. Yes, we need to be grammatically oriented, but when it comes to speaking, thoda 19-20 chalta hai. It is important because our children have to learn. So fine. Any more questions?
Thank you, madam. The same question was from FB also. I think this is, I hope this is Dr. Umesh Pradhan only, because I can read Pradhan. And the question he has put in the chat box is, what is the purpose of that group discussion in the syllabus and how?
What is the purpose of group discussion in the syllabus and how? My first answer to that, I would not start with a negative thing, but I'll give my negative aspect also. Group discussion has come into the book probably because after 12, some of them go in for their GRE, GMAT, 1. 2, some of them go for their BMS and they need to be prepared. 3, group discussion was there in our 10th standard books. Our previous ones, it was there. So we had it, so our children were prepared for it. So probably it has come into the syllabus. The other part of it now, whoever has asked this question, why is it in the syllabus? To get our children ready for the future. We are looking at now the 22nd century, and we want our children to be ready, to be able to put forth their views and opinion. It is very important. I can speak for 10 minutes, but when it comes to expressing my views, Marathi madhe apan म्हणतो बोलती बंद होते. I cannot speak. To be able to think logically, to be able to use my right word, that is why it is there. Therefore, speaking will be important. And remember, this is also one way of instilling reading habits into our children. When I give them a topic, they will read and come, because otherwise they don't know what to read. Therefore, link the syllabus to that, and therefore conduct it as an activity. I hope I've answered the question to whoever asked that question.
Yes, madam, definitely. Now let me take the next question. They are moreover, they are same only. Okay, I mean, into 8 to 10 questions that you have already answered, that if we can allow them to speak in Marathi and Hindi as well. If we insist on English only, then they don't speak. So can they allow?
Here there is a question. I'll take this Gopal Patil sir's question. If there are 120 students, what to do? Do what I did with you now. Take some small group for group discussion, put others as observer. Next time, take the other ones. And then sometimes you can also continue further, because once they learn to observe and evaluate, they will be able to speak. Change the students. Change the students, put some vernacular and English medium together so that they learn. First start with, and now I will not make a difference between vernacular and English, because if you look at the books of the 10th standard, you call it L1 or L3 or whatever, I don't know why it is called the way it is called. They are almost all at the same level. In fact, sometimes the poems and the lessons of L3 are something more difficult than what L1 has got. So if you look at your book also, I think all have come to the same platform. So no more will we talk about vernacular students. Even the Marathi medium students or the Hindi medium students or the Urdu are learning the same book, and they've got classes for spoken English now. So no longer will we make a mention of rural students and vernacular. They are students. Because they are students who have done English for 12 years, they come to us, we will now. But don't expect that you are going to polish that diamond straight away. They are still coming to you. Don't expect that they have learned everything and they've come, because a vacation is a wonderful time to forget everything that I learned. Only because we've had webinars, we've been sharpened and we remember. If we had not done anything of this, we also would have become lethargic. We also wouldn't have read anything. Now, because of the webinars, which the Elites are having, and the eMelta is having, and the Meetians are having, and the Mnet is having, we are all now into the process. The circulatory system, the nervous system is all into that of thinking. Only the excretory system is not there, because we are not throwing it out, we are keeping it within us. So fine. With that, we only talk of students, and that's it. That's what I feel. It's my personal opinion. Anybody could differ on it. Yes, accepted.
Thank you, madam. This is the last question for this webinar. Smita Gosavi wants to know, there are some smart children with fluency and all. They are good in at speaking. They take all the credit in the group. How shall we stop them and encourage the others to talk?
Put only one of them in one group. Take that group and put them separately. Put one in one group only. So you put the next one who's good in the other group and the next one in the other group. Don't put all of them together. Or you can do one more thing. Put all the good ones together in one group, so that among themselves they will settle, and let the other group go at the B and the C and the D. Put all these good students in one group, so that among themselves they'll be able to adjust, and then take the other, so that they don't snatch away. One rule of group discussion is all together, not me alone. That's the rule of group discussion.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. I, Sapna Kolpe, again take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks. On this momentous occasion, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the expert speaker for today's webinar, Ms. Shailaja Mule ma'am. Thank you so much, madam, for such an interactive session and guide us on how to carry on the group discussion with live example. You told us about the voice and tone control, time management, and how a true leadership should be. I must definitely take a moment and appreciate and thank you, ma'am, for embracing us with this remarkable interactive session. It indeed holds an applause. I'm grateful to our mentors, Shri Anil Bagde sir and Shri Avinash Reddy sir, for their support. I especially thank the organizing committee for their magnificent efforts to make this program a great success. A special thank you to our expert speakers for gracing this webinar with their virtual presence. We had with us today Dr. Shubhra Roy ma'am, Mr. Praveen Mule sir, Dr. Lakhbir Kaur Verma ma'am, Dr. Pradhan sir, Mr. Sahibrao Mahajan sir from eMelta, Mr. Ashfaq Kazi sir of eMelta, Dr. Gajanan Malokar sir, Dr. Dimbak Damodare sir, Mr. Nadim Khan sir, and Suhasini Zado madam on Facebook.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Yes.
I wish to express my gratitude to all these luminaries who really took time off to actually come for my session. And I expect a critical remark from them, not a critical appreciation, a critical remark from them. Maybe now, maybe later, whatever. But definitely You just cannot be a passive participant. You need to be active because you need to tell me how it was. Thank you so much for all these luminaries who attended my session today. Thank you. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Definitely, ma'am. They will. And thank you so much to other teachers for gracing this occasion and making it truly a memorable one. I also thank our viewers on Facebook. And last but not least, all the teachers for gracing this session on Zoom as well as Facebook. And now it's time to exit. Thank you so much. But before leaving, I would like to announce that tomorrow we will be meeting on the same platform, at the same time for the new session with Jayashree Jangle Madam. And our tomorrow's topic will be History of Novel. Thank you. I declare that the session ends here. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.